Hello, welcome, and thank you for tuning in to Swift Daily.
Rather than speaking of modern affairs, our news team will speak of events leading up to the Civil War.
Today, our focus will be on Bleeding Kansas with an exclusive interview from John Brown.
Was he executed by the U.S. government in 1859?
Don't worry about it. I'll come back to you in a minute for our exclusive interview.
Okay.
The name Bleeding Kansas was issued to this series of violent political confrontations by Republican Horace Greeley, editor of the New York Tribune. The Kansas-Nebraska Act of 1854 called for popular sovereignty, where the settlers democratically voted for slavery or against it. During this time, the big question was, will Kansas outlaw slavery? Bleeding Kansas is also known as the Border War because 1,000 armed pro-slavery men, known as Border Ruffians, mostly from Missouri, and flocked to Kansas to sway the vote in the election for a non-voting delegate to Congress in favor of pro-slavery candidate John Whitfield. Regarded as a belligerent and violent man, John Brown has somehow miraculously risen from the dead after being executed by the U.S. government, has traveled to our studio to speak to us about the abolitionist side of the Border War, as well as some of his deeds.
Hello, John Brown. How are you doing today?
I'm a little hungover.
Okay. I understand that you're an abolitionist?
Yeah.
You are?
Mhm.
Okay, cool. Why did you use violence to accomplish your goals?
Well, I believed an armed insurrection was the only way to get rid of slavery in the U.S. Was I wrong?
I guess not. Fascinating. How were you captured?
Well, I led an unsuccessful raid on a federal armory, and as I said, it didn't go well.
Were you given a trial? What was the sentence?
It really wasn't much of a debate whether I was guilty, but it resulted in my death by hanging.
Mm-hmm. How did you get here when you're already dead?
I have no idea.
That's pretty weird, but okay. I hope you have a good day. Back to you. Now for one last interview, known as the greatest cane fight of all time, today Senator Charles Sumner of Massachusetts and Representative Preston Brooks of South Carolina. There they are. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
May you introduce yourselves?
I am Senator Charles Sumner.
And I'm Representative Preston Brooks.
So what happened?
Well, after the sack of Lawrence, I gave a speech called The Crime Against Kansas. I called out the murderous robbers from Missouri. I also called out Senator Andrew Butler. I called him a imbecile, in short.
Wow, that's pretty mean. And how did you respond, Preston?
Well, you see, Andrew is a distant cousin of mine, and in the South, we defend the reputation of our family. So this guy over here decides he's gonna call my cousin an imbecile and make fun of the entire southern area. So I taught him a lesson he's never gonna forget.
A weapon.
I grabbed my gold-tipped cane, I walked into his office, I told him I was gonna give him a lesson that he would never forget, and I hit him with the cane until it broke. It took a lot of Yankees to pull me off of him.
Oh, well, I guess that's all for today. See you guys later.
No problem.
Have a good one.